everyone. Today I have Grimlock. I know we're a little late, but I finally got all the rest of them, so we're going to finish up all the Dinobots this week. So for right now, I've got Grimlock in front of me, and as you can see, he's very Grimlock-y looking. To start off, let's just go over the box. We know me in the boxes, and there's a picture, there's some stuff, there's some pictures, there's some stuff, there's a picture. Up at the top it says, how will the legendary Dinobot leader wield the power of the primes? And then it says it in a couple other languages, and it's just showing some stuff. So there's the box. Alright, getting right down to the figurine here. So here's Grimlock in his dino mode, and as you can see, it's from there up very G1-y, and from here down it's something else. So still, he's a good figure. He does come with a few things, one being the instruction manual, which is just your general instruction manual. Tells you how to do stuff. He also comes with his card. This one says he is my Cronus Grimlock, links with faster bots to combat his only weakness. That's an interesting one. Anyways, he also comes with a Enigma of combination done in silver and red, and he comes with these little things. They're the feet for Volcanicus, but you can also plug them in right here and right here if you so choose. It's really not my cup of tea with that, but what are you gonna do? There you go. So there's that. Take that off, and yeah, articulation wise, his head moves up and down. His mouth opens quite wide, and the reason that is if you can see right there, it's got the little tab, and you can put that Enigma in there, which comes into Volcanicus, which we'll get into him. These arms are on a ball joint, so they can pretty much swivel around, and the legs can do a complete 360, and they got double hinges, so you can go forward and you can go back with them, and then there's another hinge right here, but that's all for transformation. And he's got some tiny toes, but yeah, so there he is, very somewhat G1 Grimlock-y from G1. And comparison wise, there he is next to Slug, one of his little buddies to help form Volcanicus. So pull him off to the side here, and let's just get on to transformation. So the first thing we're going to do is, I didn't do this with the other Dinobots, but I'm just going to do the combination mode with him first, for the simple fact that when it comes to Volcanicus, I'll have two figures I have to do in two different modes, and we'll have the rest already done by then. So first thing you do is you straighten out his tail so that it goes straight like that. And then you pull those up, and you open up his wings, which are right here. Get those up out of the way. Then you separate this, and you bring it up. And you bring that up, and they connect together. And from there, you pull this up, and you pull this up. And then you take the arms, and I gotta adjust the camera. Take the arms and you just kind of bring them in on themselves. There's a tab right here and that slot right there, which this goes into and tabs together like that. So we'll do that again. There's the slot, there's the tab, twist, twist, turn, and tab in, like so, and keep that together. Next thing you're going to do is we're going to separate the legs. This is going to be the easy part. Separate the legs and take his tail bits, fold those up. And we're going to move these like so. See, like so. You got this part up front. From there, we are going to take and pull him up at the waist like that. And we're going to flip that down. So I'll show it from the back here. Come on. So right there, you can see the double hinge. You can see the two pegs. You can really see these two huge holes in the chest, and that just goes down and on like that. So you get this funky looking thing at this point. You can rotate the hips. Oh, I'm sorry. Before you can rotate the hips, you have to take this crotchal piece and untab it from that hole and bring it down, and then you can rotate that. And then right here you have tab, slot, just pull that down and tab that in for a little extra support. Get that in there. And this one does the same thing. You get that lined up inside there and tab her in. And Grimlock's head goes like that. So you can take his Enigma and cram that in there like so. So it sticks out. And up on the top, you just pull this back, slide that open. This tabs from there into this hole on the back of his neck, like so. And there's Volcanicus's head, and that just comes down right there. So there you go. Just adjust these as needed. You know, I did forget to mention that he's got stickers on him, just like the G1 version did. They're okay. You can tell from just transforming them, if your fingers or hands get stuck on the edges, they start to peel away. But there you go. There is the combined mode for Volcanicus. And that's pretty nicely detailed too. So you can see he's got a nice, somewhat Grimlocky head with a crown. And this, I just think that looks really ridiculous. So I kind of pull that down, and if I really, there, that looks even better to me, like that. And then these, of course, are the feet, which we'll get into that later. But yeah, there it is. There you go. All right, let's turn this back so we can get him into here. We want to go like this. We don't want that down in there. We want that. Come on, work with me here. That goes down there like that. We can untap this, untap this, untap this, and you get that back in like so. And then with this, you can take and plug, well, you want to flip it around first, of course, but there's the butthole and there's the tab. That's really the best way to describe it. So take his head, flip that all the way back, take his arms and straighten them out, straighten this one out, bring it back down and give it a little twist, give this one a little twist. And then you can pull the hands out from right here, like so. And then you can turn his legs back this way, and there you go. See? Super easy. Easy peasy. If, there. There. Whoop. There you go. There's Grimlock. And, yeah. I mean, it does a decent job of looking like Grimlock. I mean, this part is relatively the same as the G1. You can move his hand, the dino hands up like that. The face, or his head, is definitely Grimlock. That is definitely Grimlock right there. I mean, black, red visor. But where they kind of lose it is this hulking gold. I mean, granted, the gold painted clear plastic is really kind of cool looking, but it doesn't, it's like too big. I think it's just too big. Maybe if they were able to bring it down in size just a hair, it would be pretty awesome. And then his feet, there's really nothing there. I mean, you can tell there's some definition of feet there, but there is absolutely nothing to it besides it's just a chunk of his dino tail. So yeah, he's good, he's decent for what he is, and he's still a good figure. I do recommend getting him because he is one of the main components of Volcanicus, and that is our new combiner. But as for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. Because of this part, it only goes so far. But you can go up and down just a little bit, and you can turn it left and right. His arms are a complete 360 on a ratcheting joint. And because these are his dino legs, he's got double hinged arms like so. You can even bring them back if you need to, so he's double jointed. Legs, well, legs, you go all the way forward and they go back that far. But if we were to take this, you can get them a little bit further. Let's move this out of the way. You can move that out of the way and you get a little bit more. Then you got to tab it back in. Knee joint, very stiff knee joint because these are Volcanicus's legs, so they have to be a little bit stiff. But you have a very good 90 degree right there. And you can hear it. It's very, very stiff. There you go. Also, you can see the ratcheting joint right there for the legs, but he can kick really he can kick really high, like super high. Let's see if we take his arm like that. Boom. That's a pretty decent cheerleader pose. But so yeah, and then of course, like I was saying with the feet, there's really nothing there. This always likes to separate when you're like goofing around with it. He does have a little waist rotation. It goes up to there. This one goes up to here. But yeah, there he is. There he is. So there's Grimlock. There again, you know, you got his things right here, which because those were the feet, those don't actually change position of where they tab in. They go right there, and look, separation going on that. But yeah, so they're like giant bracers. Giant bracers. Oh, I forgot to mention there is a rotation up at the upper arm too. Yeah, there you go. Nothing at the hands, of course, just static. Just kind of stay in one place. Yeah, that's it. That is Grimlock. So let's get him next to one of his buddies here. And we will put him next to Slag since we brought him up before. So there you go. You can see just how he sizes up next to Slag. And since he's standing right here, we'll put him with his buddy Swoop. So that's what we have so far. I do have the other two, so make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe, and make sure you click the bell so you get all future notifications, because the rest of the other two Dinobots are going to be coming up this week, I'm hoping. So until next time.